You know, I really liked the Minikin too, but it was really small for my hands. I love the size of the Captain. I really, really wish that I could just like have a mod this size, but the shape of the Minikin too.
So not an orgasm.
Who are you?
What do you think I am? I'm the fucking genie of the mod.
So you're a genie.
No, I'm a fucking tax accountant. I wear this fucking thing as a fucking fashion statement. Yes, I'm a genie.
Okay. So do I get wishes?
No, you get tax breaks. Of course you get a wish.
So 3, right? That's how this works.
Who do you think I am? You're Aladdin? I'm fucking Disney? I can just fucking give you 3? No, you get 1, you greedy bastard.
But it could be anything.
Yes, anything. Hence the name Wish.
Okay. So I wish I had a mod that was about the same size as this Captain, but the shape of a Minikin too.
That's your wish?
Yeah.
Could have, wish away world hunger or peace on the world, but you want a mod. Okay, your wish is my command.
Wait. Oh, well, I'll be damned.
I'm glad everybody's happy. I'm going to go back to sleep if you don't mind,
But what if I rub the mod again?
What if you pull your own cock again? I don't care. You got your wish. Be happy, you fucking greedy motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Dick.
Later. What up, YouTube? Welcome in Between Two Beards. I'm Justin, aka Dubb.
I'm Ryan.
And today we're doing a full in-depth review of the new IJoy Genie PD270 mod.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Did I hear you talking to somebody before I came in here?
Don't worry about it. I felt like this mod promised a lot, and unfortunately I feel like this mod did not deliver on any of it.
It's got a lot of... It's another one of those mods that got a lot of little things that build up into...
Yeah. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to try to keep this one short because honestly, it's not worth our time. So we're going to jump down and show you everything in the box, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys. Here's going to be a really quick up close with the Genie PD270 by IJoy. Here's your box. You come in, just your typical sleeve type box. Got some branding and all the specs on the back, but anyway, inside the packaging, you're going to get a IJoy user manual. You're going to get your pretty basic, cheap Chinese plastic USB charging and updating cable. You're going to get a warranty card. They actually threw in a second wrap for the battery door, but unfortunately they made it this god-awful, ugly-ass snake skin. I have no idea what the hell they were thinking with this. This is worse than that Mr. Hanky turd brown wrap that Joytech gave with the Primo. So yeah, that's a big thumbs down right there. On the package, it says that you're going to get one of these, which is the 18650 adapter sleeve that the Captain came with. This is from the Captain because this mod did not come with one in the box. It says it's supposed to be in there. It's not in there. I tried this to see if it would work, and it caused the mod to auto fire. So we'll talk about that later, but nonetheless wanted to throw that out there. And then you've got the star of the show, which is the Genie PD270 by IJoy. You've got your spring-loaded 510 up here. Haven't had any issues with the 510. I mean, it looks like the ones that the Wismec was using that were pulling out, but again, never had any issues with that. Got Genie on the bottom. Nice big bright screen here on the front with this huge fire button. Again, we're going to talk about the fire button later, but just so you guys know, this thing is on an absolute hair trigger. You got your charge port here, your up and down buttons here, and then you've got your I don't know if these are actually used for venting, but they are see-through, but that's where your colors will be. I have to turn those on here in just a second. But then you've got this stupid thing on the back, which is this flashlight. Now, if you give this button right here 3 clicks, it turns this bright-ass flashlight on. You hit it one more time, it's brighter. You hit it one more time, it's so bright you want to die. And then one more time, it turns it off. So there's the flashlight. Just a magnetic battery door. This door does not fit, like, hardly at all. I mean, this thing moves so much, and the magnets don't hardly hold at all, and just, yeah, that's a big thing that we have. But again, we'll talk about that later. Inside, obviously, your batteries. I'm not going to pull these out because there's no battery ribbon, and they're a nightmare to get out, and I just don't want to mess with it right now. But they are clearly marked positive up, negative down, negative up. And then you can see your 4 magnets that hold your battery door on, barely, but they're there. And then these 2 guys right here are the contacts for the flashlight. So obviously this doesn't do anything if it's not on the mod itself. So anyway, there's that. Now to get into your menu, I'm not going to go over the whole menu because we did it in the Captain video and it's exactly the same menu, but I will show you the lights. 3 clicks get us into the menu system. And then we'll just scroll down here to this light bulb. It's going to be hard to see on the camera, guys, but there's a light bulb symbol there. Hit your power button. And then this gives you your options of all your lights. So you've got red, green, blue, kind of a white, but it's kind of light bluish. And then it'll scroll through all of them. And then it actually has a color menu to where, like a color wheel, to where you can actually set the color exactly where you want it. And yeah, that's right here. I'm sorry, it's not a color wheel. It's an actual like number-based color thing. And that's it. You can't. Unfortunately, there's no options for. There's no options for when the lights are on. It's only on while the mod is firing, and then that's it. You can't change it to stay on, you know, while the screen's on or always on or anything like that. It's only while the mod's firing. So that's kind of a weird thing there. But anyway, I'm gonna jump back out and talk about it for a few minutes. Be right back. One thing I did forget to mention: there are 2 IJoy 2700 batteries in the box. I forgot to mention that, so just throw that in there really quick. They do come, just like the Captain and most of their other 2700 mods, they do come with batteries. So anyway, be right back.
Alright guys, that was the up close of the IJoy Genie mod, and as you can see in the up close, we have some concerns, so let's go right into the pros and cons, man.
First con, and it's a big one, the fire button.
That's your first one?
That's my first one.
Okay.
It's such a hair trigger. Like, there's no resistance there. It's big, which I like. You know, it's similar. Where's my Captain?
Yeah, right.
You know, it's similar to the Captain as far as the overall size of the button. In fact, I think it's pretty much the exact same button. But this one has a nice resistive. Whatever. It's got a nice click to it. I'm making up words here. This one, anytime you try to take your tank off or take the back off the batteries or do anything, it just fires. And I've had several times in the testing process of this thing, you know, just leaning against the side of a cup holder and it fires. And it's like, what's that? It's like, what's that?
Several coils up.
What's that noise I'm hearing? Are my tires leaking? Oh no, it's my mod burning up.
I've wrecked a couple of brand new coils just because but the problem is on that, because you're talking about it, I think the problem with it is, opposed to just the regular IJoy Captain, the shape of this is where the downfall is, because there's no ridge to grab, where that is pretty much protected by the edges. Where this is just, you naturally go and you want to press, but the button, it clicks okay, but it's still it's too easy to fire.
Easy to fire. Yeah, that's my main. That's my main number one thing, because again, we've ruined several coils just trying to test the mod out.
I guess I'd have to agree with you on that one. My number 2, which is a close second though, is the fitment of the battery door is awful.
It's atrocious. We did what did we do recently? We did the Chaos Z a couple weeks ago, and I mentioned how on mine the battery door wiggled a little bit. But this thing, like, it's the magnets suck. Period. Yeah. They suck.
Which is sad, because it's got 4.
And it just moves so much.
Right.
It just
now,
so much.
I don't know if that's a design flaw from the fitment, or if that's just they had to make some wiggle room because of this stupid flashlight on the back.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But I think that is a lot to do with it. I mean, I think, A, there's glue all over the magnets inside here, so that might have something to do with it. It's like when they glued it in, just they were like, yep, it's good enough. But yeah, there's just, the magnets are tiny too.
Like I said, but for having 4 magnets, not acceptable for how much it moves.
It moves all the time, and I'm sitting there and I'm vaping and I'm just like sitting here and playing with the battery door because it just kind of comes off.
If you ever go to fire and you put any pressure on your palm on the back, you can feel it.
It just moves, yeah.
So not a big one.
So that's a big con for me.
I think the third one is both of ours. The
fucking flashlight. All right, so 3 clicks on this weird back button, and you get a flashlight, and then you get low, and then brighter, and then brightest, and then it turns itself off. Okay, and whatever. Why the hell do I need an actual flashlight in my mod?
Now, okay, I'm gonna say the story just real quick because it's part of it. I thought, what the hell would I need a flashlight for? For being a smartass one night, I got up to take a piss at 3 a.m. and I didn't grab my cell phone. I grabbed my mod and I turned the flashlight on. And I guess
it's a bright light.
I have to give them credit.
Yeah.
The LED light is very bright. It does light up. But at the same time,
why?
I don't need it on my mod.
Who is this for? Like, we're jumping way past the area of why do I need a clock on my mod? Why do I need to be able to... There's been mods where you could put pictures in the background and music on it, and that's all stupid. But a flash, like an actual flashlight.
It was almost like, it's not different enough from the captain as it is, so we gotta throw something.
What can we do? Flashlight. It's like Bob stood up in their meeting and was like, "Hey guys, I got it. Let's make the door weird and awkward and heavy to where the magnets won't hold, and put a freaking flashlight in there."
Well, and that's the other thing too. This door would be able to be flipped upside down, inside out. It wouldn't matter, but because of the flashlight, you have to have the prongs on there just right, and you can't do that. So, like I said, that it's just. Speaking of also the battery door, another big con: no battery ribbon.
No ribbon for the batteries, and this thing.
The batteries
the way they sit in here, because up here where your spring-loaded terminal is, you've got room to where you could get your nails in there, but that doesn't do you any good because there's no spring-loaded terminal down here.
Right.
So you pretty much have to do one of these things. You got to get creative on how to hold it and pop them out that way. That's the only way to get them out.
Now they'll sit securely in there.
Yeah, they fit in there great.
You know, but at the same time, oh yeah, and if you put that little adapter in there, the battery fitment is just even worse. Like the door doesn't know how to.
This is his. Let's get that out of the way. He bought this. I would never buy this. I'm going to go ahead and say that ever. This was another one of those ones. It's like I'm kind of interested, but you already ordered one. So
I got a good deal.
Right.
We figured we'd take a chance.
But when he brought this over, I thought, because a lot of the early reviews that I saw, the box came with the battery adapter that the captain did in the box.
Mine did not.
His didn't, so I don't know if that's just not a thing now or what. So I was like,
and it says on the back here, I believe, that it was supposed to have a...
No, I think they actually took it off. So regardless, I put the batteries in the battery adapter and stuck it in here.
18650 battery fit with adapter.
Well, there you go.
So they fucked up.
It's just not in the box. So I took the one that came with my captain, put the batteries in it, stuck it in here, put the door on. It just started auto-firing.
Yeah.
It just started auto-firing. And I was like, oh shit! And then it's trying to get the batteries out.
Right.
Because that silicone sleeve made it just that much tighter in there.
Right. And the battery door fits really even more weird with it.
Yeah.
It's bad. Another con
on with the flashlight though. It's also weird if you're holding it like a normal person would hold it.
You can feel the button.
You can feel the button clicking in your hand. Now it doesn't turn the button on or the light on unless you click it 3 times.
I'll give them credit. At least they had the foresight to make sure it was a 3-click
But
system.
nonetheless, it's just another one of those things.
It's
if you hold it like this and you fire it,
could you have charged me $10 less for this mod had it not had a flashlight?
Something I don't know. But anyway, go ahead.
No, the next big con that I had with the way all these LED, and this is what initially drew to me. Now, this is a pro/con. This has, without doubt, the coolest ambient lighting.
It's got the coolest implementation of the
LED lighting. It's, as you saw in the up close, it's got that screen, and it looks really cool. It's not overbearing bright. The issue I have with it is, it doesn't stay on.
You can't, there's no option to keep the lights on.
Only on when you fire.
Only when you're firing.
And that sucks, because it's like my hand is taking up most of the mod.
Right.
I'm not going to see the light when I'm firing it.
Yeah.
And half the fun of this is being able to see the light and stuff.
They did a cool job putting the lights behind the screen mesh and making them look all nice and ambient, and it's more of a glow than it is just a bright light. Right. But there's never a time when you can see it while you're vaping, unless you're vaping in front of the mirror.
You can go through the cycle, it can fade, it can blink,
do all that stuff.
But it only does it when you're firing. So I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, of all... You got everything. You had time to implement a motherfucking flashlight, but you couldn't implement one more menu system to do that. So,
pros-wise, the battery life is better than the Captain. I don't know why or how, but it is. It is. And not exponentially better, but I was able to get like 10 hours out of this.
I got about 10.5 on a
somewhere
good day,
around there. You know,
I never tested it with the 18650s because
it auto fired with the adapter.
Exactly.
So
I never
wasn't gonna do that.
Did that. I will admit, it is one of the more comfortable mods I've ever held in my hand.
It feels great in the hand, so that's why the cons are so sad.
Ergonomically friendly.
Because I do like the way this mod fits in my hand the way a rouleau fits in your hand. It's basically the same exact shape as a rouleau, just without that little hump on the back for the third battery. So it fits in the hand really, really nice.
And that's what blows, because it's such a shame that such a comfortable mod in the hand
is something I will never use.
A not great mod. Other pros, man. I mean, the actual quality of the finish and everything is
pretty nice,
pretty good.
There's a couple of where did I see?
There's some discrepancies on the paint.
There's a couple paint chips, but I mean, come on, it's paint. Anything that's
but painted. I will say, it held up better than the Captain's bottom did in my cup holder all week.
For
sure, I'll give them credit for that. But
that's about it for the pros. I mean,
the menu system's identical to the Captain's.
The menu system is exact. The screen layout's a little bit different, but the menu system's the same. It's just as easy to navigate, which is very easy to navigate.
I think they would have had a real winner here had they just taken their heads out of their ass for 5 minutes and looked at this from like the normal eyes of just a standard everyday vapor, instead of just like, oh, we gotta. I think companies now are trying to figure out how to put so much shit into these mods.
We're in a mod space race right now. What I mean by that is every company is just trying to outdo the next one.
IJoy must beat.
Yeah, and it's like they're running out of. It's like, okay, every mod now has temp control. Every mod has this. Every mod's got the power curve. Every mod's got the dual battery readout. What else can we put? LEDs? Well, we can do that, but every mod's got that. Flashlight. Motherfucking
And now fucking Bob is a president of fucking IJoy for suggesting that. I don't know how.
Yeah,
but
I don't get it.
Cost is not bad, guys. All right, but we're gonna. That's basically what we're not big fans of it. So
I don't
it's
mean
not beard approved.
I'm not gonna sit here and harp on IJoy for making just an absolute turd of a mod, because the Captain is so great. I love the Captain. I still use the Captain all the time. This one, not beard approved at all.
Would I buy it again? Not even a little bit until they fix those discrepancies.
Would I ever buy this mod for any reason? No, I'm not. I can't. Again, don't just listen to what we have to say about stuff, because we're not the end all be all final word on everything. This is just our opinions and experiences. This thing has a lot that could go for it, but they just.
If they came back and said, "Hey, we made a smaller, more firm fire button.
Yeah.
We redid the color menu system where you could actually have the lighting on while the menu system's on."
Got rid of the flashlight.
Made
the battery door fit better. Then yes, I would buy this.
Absolutely. This is, like I said, guys. When I held this mod, I'm like, oh my god, this is going to be my new everyday mod. The first second I got it. And we almost did a first look on it because I was so excited about it. But after using it for about a day in the truck, I was like, wait, I don't want to do a first look on this because I'm already starting to get a lot of cons here. And when I gave it to him, I got phone calls like, dude, did you know about this? Yeah, dude, I know. Did you know about this? Yeah, dude, I know. It's a piece of shit, Ryan. I get it. But anyway, guys, out of 10 star, I'm giving it about a 4. And the only reason I'm giving it a 4 is because it is so comfortable holding the hand, but all those 6 stars that I'm not giving it are all those 6 little things that just piss me off about it.
I'll go with that. I'll go with a 3 or 4.
Right.
I mean,
am I going to recommend it to somebody? No.
They've nailed the battery life, which a lot of mods don't do, and you guys know how important that is to us. Excuse me. But that's, to me, the only thing they nailed. Other than the actual shape and size of it is phenomenal for a guy with bigger hands. It's kind of a hefty, it's got some weight to it.
Yeah.
But would I recommend it?
No.
Look elsewhere, guys.
There's too many other better mods
Buy
in the market.
a Relo if you want something with this type of kind of, real ergonomic shape. You can pick up the freaking RX2S or RX200S or whatever, the second generation Relo for like $38 now. So buy that.
Right. Like I said, not beard approved. No. I hate to say that because I was really excited about it, but can't give it a seal of approval from us guys.
Do me a favor, if any of you see that genie walking down the street, punch him in the dick because he ripped me off with this wish.
Go fuck yourself, buddy. Who said that?
Anyway, guys.
You told me nobody was in here with you.
Well, I lied. Get over it. Anyway, guys, hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all at inbetween2beards. If you want to drop us a line, throw that to inbetween2beards@gmail.com. And until next time, guys, vape on.
Vape on, Ryan, if that is your real name.